Actually, it's easier done than said. Hello everyone, we welcome you to our kitchen. Today we will show you how to make a simple appetizer of spicy salmon atop crispy rice. Inspired by the renowned and trendy restaurant Nobu, our version swaps tuna for fresh sashimi salmon, elevating its flavor with Japanese mayo, sriracha, and a touch of toasted sesame seed oil. These flavorful bites rest atop a bed of a crispy sushi rice cake, creating a harmonious texture in every bite. With that said, let's start on creating this simple yet an elegant appetizer. To make the crispy rice cake, start by cooking 1.5 cups of sushi or short grain rice. You can either cook the rice in the pot or in the rice cooker. We wash the rice a couple of times to remove some of the starch, which will help to make them crispy. Follow the instruction for how much water to add to the rice cooker. For the scale, if you're cooking in a pot, use 1 cup rice and 1.5 cup of water. While the rice is cooking, let's prepare the vinegar seasoning. Add a 1/4 cup of rice vinegar to the saucepan. 3 teaspoons of sugar and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Transfer the pan to the stove over low heat and heat just enough to dissolve the sugar. Back to the rice, transfer them to a large bowl. And slowly pour in the vinegar seasoning. Mix thoroughly. Cover the rice with moist towel to prevent it from drying out and let it cool to room temperature. Place a piece of plastic wrap over a baking dish. Once the rice has cooled, place it on a baking dish and flatten it. We find it easier to mold the sushi rice at room temperature. And the best way to mold is with a cookie cutter, but you may alternatively cut them into rectangles if that is more convenient for you. Place the molded rice cake on a baking tray and cover with a plastic wrap. And refrigerate for 5 hours before pan frying them. After a few hours in the fridge, pan fry the rice cake in a pan over medium-high heat. Try not to move the rice cakes too many times. When the underside begins to brown, flip them over. Place them on a paper towels to cool down. Yum! They are perfectly cooked and crunchy, and there's still some chewiness in the middle. To make the spicy salmon, let's start by preparing the sauce. Combine 2 tablespoons of Japanese mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon of sriracha, about 1 teaspoon of soy sauce or shoyu, and a touch of toasted sesame seed oil, about 1/4 teaspoon. Slice a lime in half and squeeze off roughly 2 teaspoons of the juice. Give it a mix and set it aside. Next, dice 200 grams of salmon sashimi. If you prefer tuna, you may switch it with the salmon. Dice the salmon into little pieces so it will be easier to lay on the top of the rice cake. Combine the sashimi with the sauce. Meanwhile, chop 1 stalk of green onion. Combine and mix well. Next, mash 1 or 2 avocados and add a splash of lime juice to prevent them from turning brown. Now we are ready to assemble the appetizer. Place a rice cake. Next, spread mashed avocado. Add the spicy salmon. Add a couple of edamame beans. Chop green onions. And sesame seeds. And there you have it, a simple but an elegant appetizer that can be served at party or just for yourself. We hope you enjoyed this recipe and would like to thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Until then, we will see you next time for more quick, easy, and delicious recipes.